Good morning everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this is going to be a love reading. For the last 2 days they've been telling me love. So I'm going to look at who's coming towards you, or if you're in a relationship, how that relationship will progress as time goes on. Okay guys, so I hope you're well. And let's see what comes out for you. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Okay, first card out is 34, which is 7. 7's about destiny. And you have the card of unity. Time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So if you're not currently in a relationship, it looks like one is coming your way. Let me just read you a tiny bit about that. Which number is that? 34. Here's Shalimar playing in the background. Hope you like Shalimar. Let's just turn it down a tiny bit. Alright, unity. This card is all about emotions, feelings, developments and rewards. There is a greater sense of harmony surrounding relationships, and new projects, career or business will fulfill you. But for personal relationships, this card represents two people of a similar belief and traditions bound together in a soulmate experience. You will desire more intimacy in your life and for a long, deep emotional connection. You have opened up your heart and let go of restrictions of the past and are now free to show your true feelings and make a long-term decision. Fantastic. So if you are in a relationship, if it's new, or if you've been in a relationship for a while, it could be that you may have hit a trouble spot, but now you're coming back into alignment. I actually feel this is new love, but it doesn't rule out people that are currently in a relationship. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's get another one for you. If you're interested, this deck is the Fortune Oracle deck, and it's really good with the love reading, so I thought I'd get this one out for you today. Oh, okay. You've been given 9. 9 is a number of closure, to move on to something bigger. It's the last step. The final step is just to walk through it. And it says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength, like the eagle. You see things from a higher perspective. So let's find out what that one actually wants to tell you. Okay, for personal relationships, it says if a relationship that's been a troublesome will either resolve itself and grow stronger, or you'll decide to let it go. I don't feel that's going to be the case. I feel like there possibly, maybe that should have come before that. If there has been problems, you're coming back into alignment and you're now on the right path together. If this is new love, this could be a past relationship and now you're meeting the right person. This is a destined relationship. It could be somebody you met in the past, but didn't quite get off the ground, but now you are divinely drawn together, is what I want to say. Okay, so let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, similarly, you'll be able to look at any challenges and see the whole picture as never before. With the gift of clear, keen vision and freedom to achieve your hopes and dreams, like the eagle's sharp talons, you'll be able to grab hold of your destiny. Amazing, love it. All right, let's just get one more for you. Oh, okay. Actually, you got 2 come out. Typical. You've got love and celebration. What can I put this against? Okay. I was kind of only expecting 3, asking for 3, so let's go and put that one there. I'm probably going to run out of room now. Let's move these over a tiny bit. Okay, so let's have a look at love. You've got unity, seeing things from a higher perspective, going after your destiny, love and celebration. Wow. And 5 is really going through any trouble points on to the next part. So let's get 17. 1 and 7 is 8. In numerology, 8 is a sign of it means about hard work. It's also about balance, and it's also an infinity sign. Okay, so let's get 17. I like to just give you a little bit on this because I don't want to tell you something that's not true. So for personal relationships, a soulmate connection is likely for those searching for love. Your heart is on fire and you are likely to attract love like you never have before. You will feel more dynamic. Those existing relationships will either choose to make in a existing relationship, will choose to make a lifelong commitment or simply end a relationship when it becomes clear there's no future together. So I feel like we're working on a couple of timelines here. If you are in a relationship, started off well, maybe something drove you apart, or you could have met earlier and you didn't quite get it together, but now you are in alignment. And it says love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And it says here, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life to celebrate. So take it as it resonates, guys. This is a big collective, male, female. If you're in a relationship, I don't want to repeat myself again. It could have gone through a sticky patch, but now you're on the right path together and it's time to celebrate. If you're not in a relationship, or maybe you've just met someone, there could be a few wrinkles to iron out, but I think you'll see clearly that this person is or is not for you, and either move forward or let them go, but which either way the right connection does come in. Is it worth reading about celebrations? It says here, a romantic encounter is also likely. You may be strongly drawn to a person at work. It seems to be mutual, so take the plunge and make an approach. If you're single, reunions are also featured and some may renew their vows. Wow. Hopefully I'm not confused myself here. Alright, so let's get some tarot on the subject. I've got a fly in this room and it's really irritating me. It's buzzing around me and I don't like it. Tell me about unity, please, Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, male, female, and cross watchers. Tell me about unity. What can I tell Libra? Okay, so you've got the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Again, the Six of Cups speaks of nostalgia, speaks of the part. Get my words out. It speaks of the past. Seven of Pentacles is about investing in your future. It also can be a card of waiting. So it could be that you're waiting for a past relationship to come back or to straighten out. This is where the wrinkle might come in. You could have been with somebody, didn't quite work out, went your separate ways. But now you're both in alignment with each other and that little wrinkle is now being ironed out and you're going towards your destiny together. Six of Wands, success. So if there was a past relationship, or you've been in a relationship that's got it's going a bit off course, it could be that some things just needed to be ironed out. Now Saturn has left Pisces and gone into Aries. That makes a whole lot of difference. If you've got Pisces in your chart anywhere. Tell me about the Eagle and the Six of Wands. You've got the World and you've got the Ace of Swords. So that's very much what this card speaks about. This card speaks about seeing things from a higher perspective and very clearly now knowing where to go and what to go after. The World is a closing of a cycle, and the Six of Wands is success in moving on. This past one, this unity here, it could have been a past love, because six is about the past, it is about nostalgia. Maybe you've hung on waiting for that person to come back. You had a relationship, it didn't work out, or you went your separate ways. You've been waiting for this person to come back. Now give me one more on the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I don't want 20 cards. Excuse me, folks. Okay, give me one on the Six of Cups and Seven. Why is Libra waiting? Five of Wands. So it could have ended badly. There could have been an argument that broke you up. There could be some things that have not, that you're still sort of wondering about in your mind. Maybe you're a bit confused in your mind about whether this past person was your soulmate. I do feel they were, but we do have many in our lives. Not all of them are meant to stay. Some are meant to just teach us a lesson and go, or we're meant to help them and then they go, or you go. So I'm getting quite strongly now with the 3 and the 4 being 7. That is, it is a destiny. So you were destined to meet this person. They needed to come into your life, or you needed to come into theirs to help them get over a hurdle. And I feel with peace and hope, whichever way this worked, you for them or them for you, I feel like you helped them or they helped you close a karmic chapter. But now you're free of that, so you're attracting great love. So I would say if it is a past person that you're waiting to come back, bearing in mind it's not going to resonate with everybody, which I'm feeling quite strongly, after some argument. And I do feel you haven't heard from this person possibly for several years, or up to several years. People do wait a lifetime for somebody to return. Certainly a year, maybe 2 years. I think they're asking you to accept that relationship, that soulmate, for what they were here to give you, what they were meant to give you, and then now see things from a higher perspective of what they taught you, what you learned, what you taught them. You had that time together for a reason, and it was destined, but maybe they're not meant to come into your future. I do strongly feel Spirit is telling you not to wait anymore. Now you've learnt the lesson, and I do feel you've learnt the lesson. Or they've helped you close this karmic chapter, maybe a dark night of the soul. Now it's time for you to go and grab after your destiny, because the card did say that. So with the 6 of Wands, this is definitely a card of moving on. It's a card of success. So successfully having closed a cycle. The world is a cycle. Something's come full circle now. And then with the Ace of Swords, this is clarity again with the eagle and the talons. It spoke about grabbing your destiny, being very clear about the lessons you've learned, the reason why they were in your life, and where you're next to go. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get the love. Love surrounds all your connections. And I feel because you've released yourself from that karmic cycle, I wouldn't be surprised if the Death card doesn't come out. You're now free to have your heart open, ready to really love somebody. You've got the King of Wands. Again, this is somebody that's attractive, sociable, outgoing, entrepreneur. I feel that's you. Oh my God, how many more cards am I going to drop on the floor? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Oh. You've got the Judgment. Judgment is about an angel, Archangel Michael, calling or blowing a horn to get people to come out of a sleep or out the coffins to rise up and go towards their destiny. Both these cards speak of destiny. I think that person was destined to be in your life, but they weren't meant to stay in your life. The Judgment card is, you can see the 3 horns there being by the angel. Oh, and they've just given you the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we'll get a little bit more to clarify this going forward. So it looks like, for fear of repeating myself again, past relationship, it was destined, you were meant to learn a karmic lesson, you were, they just said, both to help each other free themselves from something, I think a karmic situation. You've done this successfully, or you will do this successfully through June, July and August. The chapter finally closed out, and now you see things very clearly. You see the relationship for what it was and what it was meant to be by seeing from a higher perspective. Now, this could mean if you're a female, a King of Wands is coming in, or if you're a male, female fire sign is coming in. Doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be the energy they're embodying. So somebody that's very spontaneous, passionate, attractive, somebody that's just goes with the flow. They're quite entrepreneurial, give anything a go. but it is a solid offer. Something new and tangible that's coming in. Under, love surrounds you, and all your connections are, will move forward positively. Okay, so let's have a look at celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. There's a gift. I mean, this shows a gift on the card, and I believe this is a gift for you because you've done the work. You've closed out the cycle. Let's get some more on celebration, please. Page of Cups. Something unexpected that's coming in. It's also something. It could be a show of emotion. It could be a friend. It could be just quite an innocent thing at the moment. It could be somebody at work that you just really click with. Give me some more, please, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Don't know why that's there. That's usually about juggling two ideas, two jobs. But you have got the Ace of Wands. You have now got 3 aces out here. And you've got the High Priestess. We're all intuitive, male and female. It doesn't matter what sign you are. Even if you're a fire sign or an earth sign, we all have intuition. It's whether you tap into it or not. If you sit quietly, this is why I suppose people recommend meditation. Quite a lot of cards have fallen out here. I don't really want to take all of them, but I will show you them. The 6 of Pentacles. Again, a gift being given, and I do feel that's the case with the Page of Wands. This is, again, a brand new, exciting opportunity that can grow into something amazing. And it's being offered by, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but somebody who's very generous in their heart. The 2 of Pentacles, maybe you deciding whether you're going to take it or not. They're asking you to listen to your intuition on this one. It is a gift. And I said to you there, it kept drawing my eye to the gift. This is a gift. The rest are 5s and 6s. Again, having just gone past, I suppose, a challenge or a block, which is usually the 5s, you're now into the 6s. 6 of Swords, moving on. 6 of Pentacles, gifts coming in after something that may have been disappointing. And I do feel like with this, if this was a past person, it could be divorce. I'm not sure if that's really being indicated here. That you, I just get the feeling that you thought you were going to be together forever. Because it was a soulmate. You felt that. You felt connected to this person as a soulmate. But unfortunately, they weren't meant to. I mean, if you ever lose somebody that you feel you should have been with forever, it is difficult to see it from a higher perspective, but it is really good practice to thank the universe for putting that person in your life, because believe me, the person you are after a relationship is not the same person as you were going into it. So there's always a lesson to learn. You've got the World closing cycles, being very successfully closing this cycle. Brand new clarity of mind. You know where you're going. You've got possibly a fire sign coming in, or certainly someone who's very free-spirited. This is for you to either go towards this or not. You can. It is a love offer. It is a solid offer. And then, again, this celebration could be in work, but something very heartfelt. Again, something that promises to grow. It's quite exciting. Again, if you're unsure, listen to your intuition, but it is a gift. I just want to get one on the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. You've got the 4 of Cups here, so I do feel this is quite possibly, this person is offering this this Ace of Pentacles for you. The Judgment is, do you want to go after it? This can be a card of being a little bit stagnant, a bit melancholy, not really paying attention to what's coming in. They're asking you to go towards it. It is destined. It is destined. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. You've got the Tower. I do feel that under this Six of Wands, which is success, it will kind of come to you in a flash. Could be a dream. Could just be a sudden epiphany. You will realise what that was about. The cycle needed to close, and you are very clear about where you're going. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please, Spirit. King of Pentacles on its side. That's generally considered a blocked energy. What I feel is that the person you were with, they weren't particularly stable, because the King of Pentacles is somebody that's hardworking, protective, very strong, very good with their money, very practical and down to earth. And the person you were with may not have been in that energy, which may be what maybe caused some arguments between you. All right, so I'm just going to, what we got on the bottom of the deck? The devil always shows up somewhere, doesn't it? Anyway, okay, so let's get a few more clarifications. Timeline on the unity, please. Ten of Swords. In reverse, I feel that the painful ending of that unity is now leaving. So through June, July, August, those swords, if you can show this a little bit closer, these swords are now falling out of your back. You are recovering from this disappointment. And this is why I feel like quite suddenly you're going to get a realization of why you had to learn that lesson, why that person was in your life. You've got the Hermit in reverse. So if you have been in hermit mode, you're coming out of it. Tell me about the Tower and the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. You've got the Knight of Cups. Wow. Again, going towards your destiny with clarity and success. And also maybe doing it quite suddenly. One day you're feeling a bit down, the next day you wake up and bang, you've got it. You know why that had to end. Okay, give me the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. You've got the Ace of Swords. You now have 4 aces out here. They're basically considered a 1. And I want to read you what more than 1 means. It's a surefire sign from the spirit guides that you are on the right path and that your dreams and desires will come true within a very short amount of time. This is a sign that you are truly living your purpose and you're on the way to success and new positive beginnings. Don't let anyone or anything tell you otherwise. Focus on your goals, keep on pushing through. Soon you'll be able to look back and see the amazing pattern that's hidden within the signs that you've been seeing. Keep a close eye, or pay attention to these numbers and try to discover what they might mean at the specific moment you notice them. The universe is trying to tell you something. Okay, so you've got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. In fact, you've got the Ace of Swords twice. So clearly these are all new beginnings in thought, in prosperity, and also in... I feel like your fire's going to be lit again. You're going to be excited about what you're doing. Tell me about the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Why is this here? The Star. I think once you've made this decision to accept this offer, or you've made a decision to leave that in the past now, which maybe have kept you a little bit melancholy. This is very much a card. It's Aquarius. It could be an Aquarius coming in. This is about hope, healing, wishes coming true. So don't doubt what's on the other side of that. You know, there is something else. Tell me about the Page and the Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. This is now 5 aces. Wow, you definitely have got something new coming in. All new, tangible, exciting, clear-cut offers. I don't think the person coming in, I feel that they're going to be very straightforward with you. They're not going to muck you around. Let me just move this camera very slightly. Hopefully you can see all the cards. Okay, and the last, please. The 2, the High Priestess, and the 6, please. I'm going to put this over here because I feel it needs to go. You've got the Lovers, a soulmate, celebration, love. You've got the 6 of Swords, and you've got the Page of Pentacles. So 2 pages now. I don't feel the person's younger than you. I feel they're definitely on par with, on the same age level as you. They are another soulmate. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. Let me read you this because it's very significant. It's asking if you're feeling a little bit restless, just to pay attention to that. Control your own life. Make decisions based on yourself. Trust and listen to yourself. Don't make fear-based decisions. And let go of any relationships making you feel unworthy or unbalanced. Know that you are cared for and trust that you will be guided along your ultimate life vision. You know exactly what you want to get out of this, and life and the universe will keep sending you the signs to remind you that it's totally within the realms of possibility. So now being given 2 gifts, the Page. I feel like the emotional offer, possibly an apology, certainly a very positive emotional message, is backed up with practicality. Either that, or you are the student that, you know, you're trying to make a decision whether to learn something, be with somebody. The Lovers, soulmate, and the 6 of Swords. Definitely now you have met another soulmate, or will meet another soulmate. You can finally drop the swords and walk away from the past. I do feel the vision will become very clear to you that there are more than one soulmate. We might not feel that at the time. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. So I do feel like this relationship could start off as friends, work colleagues. It could just be an offer of tender emotions. You decide how fast this goes, but it definitely could lead to a celebration, or will lead to a celebration. I think that's really, really positive. Bottom of the deck, you got the Death card. Major transition from one chapter of your life to another. I'm really pleased for you, Libra. This is well deserved, and I think you've waited a while for this. So what I want to say is just keep chin up, keep moving forward. Trust the universe that they will bring you something very positive in, and it will be right for you because they're guiding you on this journey. This is destiny. This is destiny. So anyway, have a fab day. That's it for today, and I'll catch you next time.